Hey everybody, and welcome back to Ready Steady Play. It's time for another adventure in the Wandering Sea. I guess you probably can gather that I'm enjoying this one because I'm doing it 2 nights in a row. But to give you a little insight, Chris is still sick. He was suffering from a bit of a fever during the U-Boot stream on Sunday. When he popped by to say hello, and I checked in with him, he's still feeling a little under the weather, so he's going to be resting up. But don't worry, he was tested and he's not got anything serious. So hopefully he'll be feeling good soon. Hey Difter, thanks for joining me in chat, buddy. And yeah, I am certainly hooked on this game. I'm having an absolute blast. Chris did ask me, like, do I like it? Do I think the game's any good? And I said, well, I'm gonna reserve my more complicated analytical gamer brain for later and not sort of weigh in on that yet. But suffice to say, right now I'm just having an absolute blast. And so I'm really keen to be coming back to this world and returning to it and getting to find some stuff. Hey, T Carter, thanks for joining as well, man. Yeah, I'll mention to Chris Stifter your kind words. Yeah, we're all hoping he's feeling better soon, so he can come back and play some Gloomhaven or some Super Fantasy Brawl or Bloodborne or any of those other games that we all play together. But I'm excited to pick up where we left off. Now, if I remember correctly, I was in the process of ignoring a bunch of my important responsibilities and going about this secret auction business. But here's the thing, gang. Like, I can't remember. No, I can't remember. I can't work out whether or not I should be actually looking for this secret auction yet, or if I should wait, because I'm so close by to it. I believe it's up here, right? My inclination is just to go and do the crystal quest, wherever that was, grab some more money, and then sail over there. But it said bring a lot of money, and it's like, how much money is a lot? Because to me, like 10 gold's a lot. The most I ever had was 8, and some of that was my starting money. But you know, that's just because that's the most I've ever had doesn't mean that's a lot of money. That could be chump change. So, ooh, YouTube warning. Hello. Let me know if there's any audio issues on your end, chat, because I'm getting a little warning from YouTube saying that the audio is not good enough. Which is filthy, filthy slander. Slander? No, wait, it's written. It's libel. No, wait. Which one's which? The point is it's not true. Because everything's the same setup as yesterday. And it was fine yesterday. That's my motivation. I'm sticking to it. Anyway, I think we should start off this one by doing this mining quest. So I think it's in this vicinity, and this could be a good way to get some money. So, this is the Materials for a Mechanism quest, which is down here. And so, Raziz Ven, the mayor of Glance, wants us to track down a material called Shormblood, which is a kind of crystal, which he needs to build his clock tower. And he actually said there were 2 locations we could go to. Oh no, and I've forgotten where they were. And I didn't write anything down. Did I write something down on my map? Oh, please tell me I wrote something down on my map. Oh, I didn't! I'm a damn fool! I just thought it would say it on the quest card. And again, the quest cards are treacherous, as we know from the woman in the City of Ashes who gave us the letter for her brother, and she was not explicitly clear that the village on the outskirts of Glance was in fact so close to Glance it might as well just be part of Glance. But if we hadn't made that mistake, then we wouldn't have wound up finding out about the secret auction, where I'm willing to bet they're auctioning off a god totem. I'm willing to bet that there's a god totem there. Difter says a lot of money would probably be 2 to 3 times what we got for the artifact. Well, we did get maximum return on the artifact, and I think we got 8. So you're suggesting, Difter, that I need at least 16 to 24 gold. Well, we've got 5 now. Maybe if we aim for sort of something like 15. Anyway, Here's what I remember. There's an artist working on art with Shornblood crystals, but I wasn't really interested in robbing this artist. So I think our next step is to go find this mine, which they said was just north of Glance, if I remember rightly. Actually, the one good thing about... I say the one good thing? Wow. The good thing about streaming all of these games is that I have a video record. If I get really lost, I can just double check my stream. But I think 69 up here is a mine. This looks like a lot like a mine to me. And so I'm gonna see if I can show you guys. So I think we should probably just head up to the mine, and then that could be the Shornblood crystal mine, where they've stopped producing goods for some reason. And if we can solve this mystery, then we'll be able to get the goods, come back and give them to the mayor, and he'll reward us with vast sums of money. Vast sums of money. So let's do it. Let's head into the mine. So we're going to start... Well, let's see. Everyone's looking relatively healthy at the moment. Except for Kasumi. She's got a hit on her. And Marco's got a fatigue, but that's it. So, I mean... I don't see any reason not to head over here to the sickbay anyway. So we just get a card. Which could be a good one. Engaged. Oh, another engaged card. I've already got one of these. I presume you can duplicate them. But then again, it's like, do I really want to take another 5 out of the deck, you know? Like, they're so good. And we get to have 3 command. Awesome. And heal 1 wound. So we got to be close to the terrifying events, but we're not quite there yet. I'm so nervous, and those serious events are going to come up. Explosive. Oh no. Explosive fish. Fat fish leap onto the deck, exploding in a greasy cloud of ash and fire. So we can attempt to harvest the fish before they explode to gain 1 meat. And it costs strength 6. Alright. Well, let's go ahead and fatigue Raphael. That's 2 strength. And I guess we can fatigue Marco as well. He's double fatigued, you know. But don't worry, we'll sort him out. Alright, that gives us 3 strength, so I think our odds here are pretty good. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, 5. Oh, we nailed it. Marco's helping out, but for no reason. Marco doesn't need to help out. Okay, cool. So we get 1 meat, which is good because food is good. And now we're going to do a travel. And I'm not going to fatigue anyone here because I only need to go in space. Drew a 4. That's fine. That's 2 spaces actually, but I'm just going to go 1. Now, do I want to equip any of these things? I quite like the idea of maybe equipping Iron Will because it's got discard this for block 3 on it. So that's a pretty good way to block some damage, and we discard it to do that, and it's a 3, so a 3 is okay. Obviously we're talking about D6 here, so it's still in the lower number, but it could save us in a pinch, right? So it's only going to affect 1 crew member. Kanan actually has 1 block inherent, which I don't know if I was actually counting for. Raphael unfortunately can't equip any more cards. So let's give it, who's got strength? Well, the captain does. She's got 1 block inherently as well, actually. Marco's actually very defensive. He's got 3 block. That's really good. See, I kind of think I should give it to Mac or Kasumi, because they have no inherent block. But they also don't have any strength. So it feels a bit silly to sort of give them additional strength. When they're probably not going to be used for any strength checks. Let's give it to the captain, right? We wouldn't want the captain to get into any serious trouble. Okay. We've also got Svarm here to help us as well. He's got the ability to produce food, damage, or block as well. I'm looking at the damage here, and it just looks slightly different, right? Like it's a little discrepancy here on the iconographies. And I'm wondering if it means anything or not, you know? I'm just a bit like, why do are these slightly different colors? They definitely look like different fonts, and I don't know if that's deliberate or not. The ones here in the damage boxes. I presume that Svarm can just be triggered to do a damage to something. But, like, it does look a little different on his card. I'm going to presume that it's just because they printed the card and the board slightly differently. That's all. Alright, so with that in mind, let's go and do a Heckin Explore, and we'll gain a command point from Raphael's engaged when we do that. Yeah, story time! This is the best part. A group of Lucran workers sits around the entrance to a mine, passing a bottle of syrupy purple liquid between them as they stare off in a bored stupor. The mine's infested, one of the workers says when you head for the mine. Can't go back in there until someone deals with the infestation. It's too dangerous. Luke went missing in there last week. That's when we decided it's not worth the risk. An infestation of what? Did you even go looking for your missing man? Raphael asks in disgust. Not really sure, the miner drawls. If Luke couldn't handle it, must be bad. Lazy fools, Raphael mutters. What do you usually mine here? Mac asks. Obsidian, a bit of shorn-blood, some other minerals, says the worker. It's all kind of mixed up in there together. The mine usually produces... I like how you can skip all of this and just get to, like, the summary. I mean, I'm wondering who's playing this game and is like, skip all the dialogue and the story. Skip. Get straight to the summary. The mine usually produces obsidian and shorn-blood, but it's currently shut down due to an infestation. So we've got the 2 options here. Enter the mine or talk to the other miners. So I think I'll talk to the other miners because there's no reason not to, I guess. Unless they get agitated and kick me out of here. You find some workers who haven't been dulled by the strange purple drink, and ask if they know what infests the mine. Crow beasts, answers one of the workers. Nasty things. Another worker chimes in. Legend has it they're the servants of Thrak, the disgusting bird god. The first worker smacks him on the leg. Don't call gods disgusting, it's bad luck. What else do you call a smelly, rotting bird, huh? Sounds pretty disgusting to me. You leave the workers to bicker amongst themselves. So, two options here. Enter the mine or go home. So, I guess we're entering the mine. The mine is narrow and dark, although safety lanterns remain lit. Veins of obsidian run along the walls. A scratching sound echoes up from deeper in the mine. But when you stop to listen, it's gone. So we can push on deeper into the mine or stop and mine some obsidian. So I'd quite like to have some obsidian, but I also don't know if I need that for anything. Whereas I need the other thing. I need the shorn blood. Also, why would crow people want to live in a mine? They're birds, not moles. Let's press on. We're going to go deeper into the mine. The farther you walk into the mine, the fewer lanterns there are to light your way. You hear scratching and see movement out of the corner of your eye, but you can't be certain it's not your mind playing tricks on you out of fear. Then, 3 crow beasts come screeching out of the darkness. Combat time! Dun 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 dun. Alright. Well, the crew are fully rested. I mean, we didn't manage to find any weapons, but we're well rested and we're ready to go. So hopefully these crow beasts aren't too difficult. I think we're going to be fine. I think we're going to be A-okay. I'm confident. Completely confident in our abilities to take on the crow beasts. Oh wait, we're in a mine. I have to do the thing. Check this out. Ah, it's a mine now. Or some kind of underground cave. Look at that. Combat appropriate situation. Difter's over there chatting. Thanks, man. Yeah, I think the summary is actually helpful. I didn't mean to knock it. I think you are actually right. I appreciate having both. We don't need to worry about these recipes for now, so put the camera up here. Let's see what's going on with these crow beasts. Blam! Wow, that glitter's pretty bad, huh? Well, they look significantly harder than what I've faced before. So hopefully between Zarm and well, hopefully with Zarm's help this will be more doable. I might have bitten off more than I can chew here. Did I get my 2 command for entering combat? I don't think I did. I set up my lights slightly differently today, so I'm afraid the glare on the cars is a bit different. Oh god. Infested crow beast, dire crow beast, and regular crow beast. Oh. Don't like this at all, at all, at all. Focus on the crow beasts. Okay. What am I going to do about this situation? God, what a nightmare. Sorry about the glare, guys. So they're all 5s, but look how much damage they do. Oh my god. Okay, I'm way out of my depth here. Man, I was not that far away when I fought those Dream Dragon Guard, and they were fine. I won that fight okay. Okay, let's have a think here. Let's, how much health do they have? They've got 6 each in various combinations. Jeez. If I can kill 2 here, that would be great. Um, so I think... Did I take 2 command? 2... No, I didn't. I should get 2 command here from the singing necklace as well. It's like, do your best! And I'm like, thanks, singing necklace, I'll try. Okay, this is important because I'm going to need these to kill my enemies. So, I think we're going to start with Mac, because her synergy is so good. And we've got... These two both create venom at the end of the round, which is bad. There's a venom there and a venom there. This one generates fear. I haven't actually seen that before. Ah, the music got all heroic. Maybe I'm in with a chance, you guys. Frightened, can't attack. Oh. Okay, well that's kind of okay. We can give that to Marco because I don't think I'm probably going to be attacking with Marco anyway. On account of the fact that he's also double fatigued. You can talk people out of madness, though. He's like, feeling mad? Don't be mad. Okay, so we're starting with what are my 4 cubes? My 4 combat cubes. So we'll start with Mac, and she's gonna hit Crow Beast. Six in the middle, I think. There's not really any good opportunities for splash damage here. Right, but if I don't do 5 damage, I'm kind of out of luck here. I'm probably going to do 3 or 4. I'm probably going to do 3. So maybe we attack the infested Crow Beast then. Yeah, let's do that. We'll attack the infested Crow Beast on the left. Alright, so he's got an armor of 5, so we can't miss him actually, which is good. And that's a 3. And is this getting worse? It's just a very green card. Some of these cards have a lot of green on. In fact, they all do. They all have a lot of green on. Damn ability cards. Okay, cool. So that's a hit. So we've done 2 damage. I think I'm going to scale it up to 3, and I can even scale it up to 4 using the surprise attack. I'm trying to think, is that worth it? I think it might be because, although I'm not really sure what I can do with the 4th damage. This guy's going to be hitting me for 7 back. He's just going to wipe me out if I don't block off some of his damage. But he's got 7. I'd have to block off 3 damage, which would basically be everything. I think if I'm going to win this, guys, I'm going to have to do a lot of blocking, because these things do so much damage. So yeah, I think I do discard this to try and just do as much damage as possible. Because that's going to give me 4. And then I'm going to be hit for so much damage in return. Ouch. Okay. Now where do I put this? I'm thinking I cover up the 2 2s. I can actually use Zarm to cover up one more random token as well, which is potentially pretty decent. Or he could block 2, actually. Zarm could block 2 of the 7, which brings it down to 5. So if I block off 1 more... Yeah, okay, so if I go... If I'm doing 4 damage, I could go 1, 2, 3, 4 like that. And then I can use the double block on Zarm, and then I'll actually only take 4 damage and survive. I think that's probably a good thing to do. So we'll go ahead and put a command token on Zarm here as well to block in that precious block. See if we can survive a little bit longer. So in return we take 4 damage. Ouch. Ouch, 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 ouch. We have got a synergy here, so we can pass off our +2 accuracy, which I think we give to our boss. She's got her 4 damage all ready to go. So, who are we going to hit with for 4? We can attack the same guy and kill him, or we can try to we probably want to kill the same person. We can try to weaken one of the other ones. So I'm thinking Dipster, there's no flee or run away mechanic, so we're here until either we all die or they all die. That's it. So, I mean, the amount of tension that would bring to the game, like, if I was playing on brutal instead of normal, is nuts. Like, if the idea that you could just kind of wander in and just get like killed, like if you weren't ready, would make the game really, really tense. But I think it would make it, I think it would be fun, like make it really tense in a fun way, you know? I think that would be really neat. God, I hope this is not, these are infested crow beast, dire crow beast, and crow beast. So we got 3 different kinds here as well. I'm just thinking here. I need 3 damage on that guy at the bottom. So maybe what I'm going to do actually is activate Kasumi next. And hope that she hits. And save my boss for later. So if we activate Kasumi... She doesn't have any block either, you see, so... God, I really hope you hit, Kasumi. Please hit for me. Oh, it's a 4. We're all good. God, this is... these... Why did they... Ryan! Come on, help me out here, buddy. Don't make the cards green. There we go. So... what we're going to do is take our 3 damage. And we're going to go... blap. Blap. Finish this guy off. And that gets us a synergy. So we can go ahead and take this and give it to Boss Lady as well. So now she can do 5 damage, and she's very likely to hit. So I think we're just going to go after El Chapo in the middle here. Dire Crow Beast. See if we can just take out all 3 of those big chunky hit points down at the bottom there. With our leader. She's got block 1, and we can actually add another block, which brings the damage from 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 down to 5, which still kills us. Oh, but she's got Iron Will, actually. Remember when I was like, oh, we'll give it to the captain, we don't want her to die. This is clutch. Thank God I equipped this, jeez. Okay, cool. So, here we go. Captain acting now. And we're going to grab another card here. And hopefully it's a 4-up. But if it's not, we've got a bonus. Right, it's a 2, which gives us 3 out of the 5 we need. But fortunately, we've got the synergy token from Mac. So that takes us up to 5, so we've hit. We'll spend Kasumi's synergy token as well to do 5 damage. So we're just going to go ahead and hit up the Dire Crow Beast along the bottom here. And then he hits us back for 7. Which is rough. Did we get any synergies out of this? I really hope... Oh god, we didn't. I really wanted a synergy. Oh, damn it. Well, do you know what? I think that's fine. We'll just have to live without it. And so he's going to hit us back for 7. So we can give up this card here. which means we actually block 1 for our rifle as default, plus 3 for the Iron Will, so that's 4, so we take 3 damage. Ouch. Captain! I could spend these 2 to block 1 more, but I don't think it's worth it, because I'd rather save them for the gear card, which lets me redraw Fate, or someone else's extra damage ability, or something like that. Speaking of which, I kind of wish I could use Marco now. I was literally like, oh, I don't really care about Marco. And now I'm like looking at his block 3 like, oh, I wish I'd let myself use him. He's also got this really interesting synergy token, actually, which I haven't really used, but I think could be really good. So it's basically plus 2 damage, but you can't put it on hearts. So he lets you sort of like take out the enemy's damage or the sort of extra end of round bonuses they have and things like that. It's really interesting. Right. So, for our final attack cube, we want to finish off the Dire Crow Beast in the middle. So we need someone who's a pretty good shot. So I think we probably... This person's not going to take any damage, so I think we probably activate Raphael. And he's got plus 3, so he should be okay. Yeah, that's a 6, so he hits alright. And we'll just go ahead and put his 2 damage. I think we'll do a little slice attack. So you go across like this and block off the venom. So we'll get in there, kill that guy. And then go in there and block off this venom as well. And I don't get counterattacked because he's dead. So that's good. That's good. Small mercies, right? And then at the end of the round, this one Crow Beast here is going to do 7 damage to someone. And I don't think I can stop him just basically wiping someone out. What I actually don't know is whether they can over-damage someone and I have to heal them back up to 0. Or if you stop putting hit points on them when they take full damage. So I'm going to check real quick what happens in this situation. Thanks for the words of encouragement, guys. I need it. I need it. So what happens when you take damage? Not take damage. When you take damage above your hit points in a single hit. I mean, it says here that when a crew member takes damage, place the indicated amount of damage tokens on the crew board. When you are instructed to restore health, remove the specified number of damage tokens. Health is the amount of damage you can take. Their damage cannot exceed their health, and any excess must be placed on another crew member. Oopsie. Hey, Alessandro's here. Oh, Alessandro, are you playing the game at home as well? So, we got this 7 damage. I'm getting murdered by Crow Beasts, Alessandro. So I guess we'll give it to Marcus, right? Marco, because he's not doing any fighting or anything. So he just goes and takes 5 damage. And then we've actually got 2 more damage that spills over. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, do you know what? I have a little 5 token. I don't know why I'm not using that. Blap. There we go. And so 2 damage spills over to someone else. So I suppose we'll put that down onto Laurent. He's a terrible fighter. Okay. And now we can collect our cubes back up. And I'm hoping, with a bit of good luck here, we can finish this thing off. I don't want the captain to get wiped out in case I need her for something. But whoever strikes this guy first is taking a lot of damage. Alessander says, just watching the... Oh, thanks, man. I'm glad you enjoyed the stream. Yeah, I'm really enjoying this game. It's, so far, I find it to be a very compelling balance of sort of light game mechanisms, fairly meaty combat, and just getting into the fun storytelling part that, you know, is the best part. So if I block 2 damage, it's still not enough to actually do much of anything. And I've got this other issue as well where I really need to do that combo where two damage is not enough to really do much of anything, is it? I wish I could give the captain another bonus damage token. Audrey could potentially discard craft cards to increase her damage, but I don't think it's a good idea. What I want to do is try and kill this thing in 2 hits. This is the puzzle I'm trying to solve right now. Because I don't want to take 7 damage twice. I'd like to take it 1 time. But it's got 6 hit points, so that's a lot. And furthermore, that head is just at a really annoying diagonal. It's so annoying. I wonder if I start off with Raphael, because he could actually... I mean, he couldn't tank the hit. But he could reduce the damage by 1. I don't know how that would help me, because I'd still have this annoying body head diagonal thing where I need to do 5 damage. That body is terrifying. And I could get Raphael's damage up. I could get Raphael's damage up by discarding these cards and things like that. Or maybe we just attack 3 times. God, I'm gonna lose like 3 crew in this fight. So... we put it down on Mac first. She's going to do 2 damage, and then she's going to die. Mac. T. Carter, the thing is, if I want to use Sophia's synergy token, so I did think like this synergy token would be great, right? But if I want to use it to go diagonally, I kind of need to attack with Sophia first. She can't use her own token, you see, and so I'm thinking like, where am I going to put the 4 damage, right? Like I can get the 3 in the heart below it, or the 3 in the wound next to it, but then I've created this really bad sort of break. She can't use her own synergy token. Furthermore, if I act with her first, she's almost certainly going to get killed. Unless she just wipes out... Unless she just focuses on the damage he does. But then I'm going to... I need to hit him 3 times anyway. I basically can't solve this problem. So maybe the boss just goes first. And whacks him for... Are we back? I think we're back. Yeah, we back. Okay, cool. I should have known Heggers showed up. It's literally the RSP law. Hey everybody, so I've just drawn this devastating 1 card, and I don't think there's anything I could do about it. So that's a real shame. But never mind, eh? So I got my 1 there. So I think I probably still try to redraw it, because I don't want to miss here and do no damage. So it just means I either have to give up both of Raphael's cards or rethink the next part of my plan, which is fine. So please, 4. Oh, yes! Okay, cool. Brilliant. I swear to God, that was lucky. If that had been not a 4, I would have been really in trouble. Okay, cool. So we have managed to hit with the captain. She's doing 4 damage before she gets wiped out. And now let's have a quick think here, because I was thinking I'll block off the bottom row and 2 damage. Although now I'm thinking there's not much point in blocking off the 2 damage if I'm going to die anyway. So, I mean, the only reason, the thing is we need to make it so that someone can do, we can do 4 damage though. Can I do, is there a way for me to do 1 more damage? Captain doesn't have that ability. Damn. I really needed that other command token. This is a tricky one. So, there's no way for me to, do we do that? And then just attack 2 more times? Someone else is going to have to weather another attack from this thing? That's no good. God, this mayor better pay me so much money or else I'm going to have to wind up spending it all at the inn to bring my crew back up to health. I mean, I could just go like 1, 2, 3, 4. That brings its damage down to 4. Which is still pretty deadly. This is a conundrum indeed. So I don't have anyone else who can do 5 damage. I don't have anyone who could do... If we go 1, 2... Doesn't really matter how we do it, because this is the dilemma of this puzzle, guys. It's incredible, because that's obviously a good play right there to cover up those 2 middle ones, because then I only need to do 2 damage to kill it. But I don't have anyone that can jump across the board like that. Those 2 are too far away. Oh, it's so infuriating. And then if I cover up that 3, I don't have enough to get up there. Oh God, what a puzzle. I need better weapons. Nobody has any good weapons. We're all still on our starting weapons. That's what I'm going to blame. I need better weapons. Alright, let's have a think. Who's going to attack next? Kanan? So 4 damage wouldn't kill Kanan. So if I can bring it down to 4 and take out 2, that'll probably be right. Can't take it down to 4. Yeah, okay, so here's what we do. We go like this. Blap, 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 blap. Now it only does 4 damage. That'll have to be ticker. But it's going to do 4 damage to our leader. And then I guess the rest spills over. So she can only take 2. So she takes 2. And then the other 2 spill over somewhere else. Onto Laurent. Okay. And then she can give her synergy token to someone else, but I don't think it matters at all. But we'll give it to Raphael. I don't know why, but we're going to do it anyway. Okay. And then... Oh, why is that on top? These should be over here. Okay, and now Kanan's going to attack with his pistol. Oh, she only takes 3 actually, so we can take 1 damage off of Laurel. Because she's got 1 block, I forgot about that. Alright, here we go. So this is Kanan attacking the same creature, and he's got +1, so he needs a 4 up here. Come on. Hey, it's a 5. Nice. Okay, so he does 3 damage. And so we'll go straight in there on the body, I think. And then we take 4 damage back, but we block 1 of it, so we take 3. And then in comes Raphael to finish him off for 2 damage. Just there's the update. So we blocked off just the center one there. That was it. 1 big 3 damage hit. And Raphael in to finish the day. Yeah, so there's 4. He's got accuracy of 3, so he hits him for 2, kills him. Blam! Good job, Raphael. And at least we've come away from that fight with only 2 near deaths. That's reasonable, right? God, I hope that wasn't the beginning of like a major fight. I hope that wasn't like the beginning of like sort of crow-infested mines. I hope 3 was it. Okay. God. Thanks, Diphtheria. Yeah, right? Like, and then it turns out the crows are endangered. They're protected by law. Gain 5 coins, 2 meat, 1 materials, and 1 artifact, and 4 XP. The crow beast's defeated. You finally have time to take in your surroundings. You see a vein of bright red crystal in the mine wall next to you. It sparkles in the lamplight. Shorm blood, says Mac. Woo! Lots of tasty goodies! Oh, Haggard, you've done it again. He says, the fight with those crows was murder. Would it be better to be like, well, that was a bloody murder? Okay. 5 coins is good because we need that money. So we're getting there towards our secret auction fund. 2 meat, that's good. We're going to need to cook a lot of food in order to heal ourselves. We've got another artifact we could potentially sell again. And the materials as well. That's always useful. I mean, our ship's still in surprisingly good nick, all things considered. And 4 XP, which is great because I'm going to lose all of my cards soon. Where'd I put the map? I dropped it. Here it is. So that brings me up to a total of 7 XP. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. If a stream happens and Haggers doesn't make a pun in chat, did I even stream? Okay, so... Right, so we're going to take these away. And... return the synergy tokens. I think it was just that one. Okay. And the book. Back to the book. So we can mine the Shorm blood, or search the mine for other valuables, or leave the mine. So I think we need to mine the Shorm blood. That's the reason I came here. If I don't mine the Shorm blood, I'm going to be so cross. It's craft 8, which is really difficult. I think I'm out of my depth. I think after I've taken the Shorm blood back to the mayor, if I even survive that long, I'm gonna go get out of here. We're gonna sail back towards the interior. This is a bit too difficult. I need some more weapons and stuff. So we're gonna activate Audrey for this, 'cause she's got a craft of 3, which means we still need 5 to succeed. And I don't have really a whole lot of options here for re-rolling if I fail, which is really frightening. So I think this is really important. So I think I'm just going to fatigue everyone who can possibly contribute. So we're going to fatigue Raphael as well, and also Laurent. Oh, Laurent has 2 craft, actually. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm going to say it, because I'm on stream, and you guys need to know, but I hate saying it. We only fail if I roll a 1. It's a 4. We're fine. God, oh my god, my heart. Okay, cool. This should make that obnoxious rich kid happy. Oh no, he's Canadian. Boot. Shoot. A boot. This should make that obnoxious... He's French Canadian though. How do you do a French Canadian accent? I should know this. Like Leanne says when I speak French, not that I can, but you know, I'll paraphrase as she says. She has a Parisian accent, and when I speak French, she says I sound French Canadian, which is amazing because I never even spoke French when I lived in Canada. I tried, I'm just terrible at it. This should make that obnoxious rich kid happy, says Laurent as you gather the Shorn blood. Gain 2 coins, gain 2 XP, complete quest 85, and gain quest 91. Cool. 2 XP as well, did it say? Right, 9 XP. This is great. And I'm going to need to do a port action soon as well, because everyone's really, really fucked up. What happened to you? Bloody murder. So complete 85 and take 91. Materials. Shorn blood delivery. We've collected the shorn blood that Raziz then needs to complete his clock tower at glance. We have indeed. Let's go back to glance. So that was... Now return to the ship. And that was our second... that was our second action this round, so that's the end of the round. So we're back to the top of a new round. And I think the first thing I want to do this round is... Well, I have to take a room action. And I really need to get rid of all of these tokens. So I think we go to the bridge up here. So... There we go. We take our little bridge action up here, which lets us replenish all of those, get rid of all of those tokens, and that's a good thing. So at least the bridge isn't broken, it still works, so I'm pleased. Oh, Haggers, you missed the explosive fish! So, I can get rid of... That one was there. This one, this one, this one, this one, and we can get rid of this one, and these two, and also this one. Yeah, that was a good call, because we also get a card and 2 more of these. Full steam. Discard this equipped card to travel to distance. Well, that's useful. But I think I need to save these to cook. This is next. Oh, uh-oh. We're on to the super perilous ones. And now I'm scared. I don't like it. Floating jellyfish. Glowing jellyfish float through the air, surrounding the ship under a gray sky. Catch the jellyfish. Savvy 8. Fail. Gain 3 health, minus 3 health and 2 venom. Gain 2 meat. Or hit the jellyfish away. Can I even gain 2 meat? Is there 2 left? No, there's only 1 left. I think we hit the jellyfish away. Because I can't even gain 2 meat. And Savvy 8 is tricky. I mean, I do have 3 Savvy on Laurent, but I don't... not on Gregory, but I don't really want to fatigue more people. So let's just hit them away. There's a 50-50 chance we take damage, and also we can reroll with the gear anyway, so I'm sure it's fine. Hey, 6. We nailed it anyway. No need to worry. Okay. Get out of here, floating jellyfish. Okay, so now I'm going to do some cooking. And we've got 3 meat and a vegetable. So let me have a think here, actually, because if we're going back to town, we might want to do a port action. As loath as I am to spend all of our newfound money. Do you know, actually, before we cook anything, let's just head back to Glance. So we're going to travel back to Glance. I want to see what we get for turning in this reward. So we're taking a travel action. Travel 2, that's 1 space, which is fine. And we got back to Glance, so we can explore 60, which gets us another one of these tokens, thanks to Engaged. And the keyword is materials. So we've already read the main story, so Difter, I will make use of the summary. The bustling city is under construction. An incomplete clock tower stands in the main center. So I guess we visit the clock tower. You meet the mayor of Glance, Raziz Ven, who's working on the clock tower. Actually, these summaries are great if you've already read the text. That was something I didn't even think about. And now we're going to make a delivery. Raziz Ven removes his monocle and replaces it with a jeweler's eyepiece. He examines the shorn blood closely, mumbling to himself. Yes! Excellent, he declares, suddenly thumping the eyepiece down on the desk. This is exactly what I needed. You have my eternal gratitude for enabling me to complete my master work. He hands you a golden stone. This little trinket is a rock that keeps on giving, and I do hope you'll stop by to see the working clock tower when the construction is complete. It should only take another, 2 to 4 years at most. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must get to work at once. Raziz is grateful that he can now continue his work. He gave me no money. He gave me... Oh shit! He gave me this, which is actually probably better. Better than money. You ask, what could possibly be better than money? Well, Mike said. Adventure card... Oh, this is on the wrong camera. Adventure card 11. That's right, boys and girls. You see that little symbol up here in the top left? That means this is... boys and girls and everyone in chat. However you identify. I don't mean to be exclusive. The point is, everybody, look, we got a totem. There's a totem symbol up here. Pay 2 fewer coins when purchasing a market card. Oh, awesome. Money off discount, stone of bargaining. But more importantly, we got a totem. Our first one. Awesome. I feel better about the captain getting totally messed up. Clockwork tower complete? Question mark? We gave Raziz Ven the materials he would need to complete his clock tower. He says it will be finished in 2 to 4 years. Clock. So can we come back here then? We'll do something with the clock? Are we gonna travel through time or something? So we actually go back to the the real reward was the crows we killed along the way. It's true. The real reward was all those friends we made amongst the miners. What are the keywords have I got here? Nothing else that can help me here. We can go back to the... I'm tempted to go back to the mine and try and sell off this artifact for more money. Because I think I need a port action. Sorry, go back to the auction house and try to auction it for more money. And maybe I'll get lucky again. I presume that I'm allowed to use the gear to re-roll the fate card as well, even though it's not... I'm not entirely sure how that fits together thematically, just because it just says on that symbol, when you draw a fate card, you can redraw it. That's all it says. It just says, yeah, redraw fate. So we've got double shots at this. So I think let's head back to the auction house, which we can do as part of this action. Welcome to Nadril Ven Memorial Auction House. Are you buying or selling? We're selling! Buy artifacts. Come on, money. Give me some money. Stand just outside the auction room, listening as the bids rise, waiting to see how much you'll get paid. Draw a fate card. Show me a good one. It's a 4. Well, that's going to be less than we got last time, but it's probably still okay. We can. We could. I mean, we could redraw it. If we redraw, we also get to pick which one we want, so there's no downside. It's not like you must accept the new result. Yeah, for 2 gold, I think it's actually worth it. I think the difference will be 2 gold. I don't know. If it's more than that, then it's definitely worth it. We got the 6. Nice. The auction house attendant meets you with a large coin pouch. Here are your spoils, she says. Minus the house's cut, of course. Some big spenders here today, evidently. So we gained 8 coins. And I think maybe we should also possibly buy some... No, it's 2 vegetables, though. No, that's fine. I think we're good. We'll probably do a port. So we leave. We return to the ship. So we've got quite a lot of money now, but everyone's still really screwed up. Also, that's 2 actions. But I think we should probably do the secret auction while we're here. I've amassed 20 gold. Question is, do I do the port action before I leave? Well, what we should definitely do is some cooking before I end the whole turn. Because I'm thinking maybe we just cook up a bunch of our food. We've got quite a lot of food. We can trigger Svarm to get another carrot. And that actually means we can cook more stuff. I didn't actually use... I used the gear, so we can use the cooking book as well to trigger the spicy gumbo. We can just skip the wheat with the cooking book, and that heals 3 fatigue and 3 wounds. Right, so it makes sense to me to heal a fatigue on Marco, a fatigue on Raphael. I think we actually heal 2 fatigue on Raphael because he's got that major strength check, which is really useful. We can get rid of 3 wounds, and I think it makes sense to do 1 wound on Marco and 2 wounds on the captain. So that at least everyone's kind of like feeling a little bit more like themselves. In that they can now contribute again. I have a feeling like this, you know, this, things aren't going to go super easy. Thing is, I don't have enough now to do any more cooking or anything right now. So we'll call that an end of the round for now. And we'll begin a new turn. And we have to move our guy. So let's move him down to the quarters over here, which lets us draw a card and replenish 2 things. So we can get... what do we got here? Sharp Eye. It's 3 to equip. It gives you +1 accuracy. And it's a 6 card. I don't think it's worth equipping that because it's quite expensive to equip, and it's a 6. I mean, it might be worth it at the beginning of a deck, but here at this stage of the deck, I don't think it's worth it. So let's so we get 3 of these. and then we can remove 2 of the used positions. So let's remove these 2, I think. And that means we can do some more cooking. We can make the spicy gumbo again. And that's 1, 2, 3. So everyone's fully rested up. We're just still really badly wounded. So I'll take 1 off of Mac. I think we probably take 2 off the captain. There we go. And we'll have to do it. Oof. Okay. Event card. Uh-oh. Spider webs. You wake up to find the ship covered in thick spider webs, making it difficult to get anything done. Ongoing. Gain 1 fewer command each time you take a ship action. Discard this card when you reach the end of the event deck. Perform a Strength 9 challenge. If you succeed, discard the card. If you fail, gain a Venom. Oh, that's awful. Wow. I'm gonna have to put the discard pile face down so I don't get confused with the ongoing cards. Uh-oh, spider ship. Spider ship. It's not helpful, it's really bad. Spins a web. Catches the crew. Watch out, they'll eat your guts. Okay. 1 fewer command. Man, that blows. I might just have to put up with it. I mean, I'm probably not gonna equip a whole lot more cards at this stage anyway. So I guess let's just sail over to the secret auction and do an explore. Difter says, should we heal before the auction in case it goes sideways? Well, you're probably not wrong about that, Difter, but I don't really know what else. I don't really have any other good means to heal other than go to the inn. Oh, I mean, I can take a port action. It just means I'm going to spend more turns motoring around here. Because I could do 2 movement up to here and explore this turn. Or I can do a port action and then move up here. And well, I guess it's just 1 action, isn't it? I should probably do a market action as well. But then I'm just going to be buying things, aren't I? Although we could use another weapon. I'm going to risk it, Difter. I think that I'm gonna risk it, and then if things do go south, I think we can probably win a fight. The question, what I am thinking now though, is maybe I do a market action, and then if things do go south, I think I could probably win a fight that's roughly equitable to the crows. At this stage, I probably can. Although I think we'll probably be doing a lot of checks rather than fighting. Fingers crossed. But I do wonder if it's not worth doing a market action to see if we can get a useful piece of equipment or something. We've got the Stone of Bargaining. But then we spend the money, and we've got 20, and 20 seems like a nice round number. Do you know what I mean? Let's do it. Let's just go to the auction. Sorry, Difter. I'm overruling you, and then you get to say, I told you so, when it all goes sideways. So I think we'll fatigue Laurent, just to get the 2 craft here, to make sure we get enough drink tokens. Oh, that's a 6 anyway. Damn it. That actually gives us 8, which is 3 movement. 1, 2. Alright, I'm assuming that 132 is actually the thing. Difter, I totally understand. I think the thing is there's like, it's a fine line, right, between over-prepared and under-prepared. Because you don't want to be under-prepared, but also, if you over prepare, then you, because we're on a clock, we run out of time, you know. Okay. As you move inland, you realize that the natural fog is nowhere to be seen. Neither is the auction house. What? Oh, sorry, that's the wrong keyword. Whoops. A sophisticated man waits for you on the dock, holding a lit lantern despite the daylight. He sighs and grants you a bored look. Password, he says. So you give him the correct answer. Very well, says the man. Follow me. As he leads you forward, the reason for the lantern suddenly becomes clear. As soon as your feet leave the docks, a fog descends on you, growing thicker and thicker as you walk forward. But the lantern cuts a clear path through the fog. Soon the fog dissipates and you're left standing in front of a large building. You thought the auction house in glance was lavish, but it was nothing compared to the building before you. Built entirely of white marble with inlays of gold and shorn blood, a deep red crystal unique to the Wandering Sea. A crowd, all dressed in finery, mills about the entrance and the lobby, waiting for the event to begin. We can wait with the crowd or sneak around back. Sneak around back sounds like we're getting ready to steal things, and I came here with money, so I think maybe I just wait with the crowd? Oh god. Wait with the crowd or sneak around back. I don't really have very good perception. Kasumi's got 2. What do you think, chat? Wait with the crowd or sneak around back. Wait with the crowd or sneak around back. I don't want to sneak around back, get into a fight, and wind up stealing something that I came prepared to pay for. On the other hand, I could keep all of my money. I don't really want to get into a fight, though. Oh, God. Still, they can't be as hard as mine crows, infested mine crows. Right, chat has no idea. A Difter says be a good boy. Okay, we'll wait with the crowd. The crowd shifts to make room for you as you enter the lobby. You feel out of place among the rich patrons and their finery, and evidently they agree, as no one acknowledges or even looks at you. You're not sure how much time passes, until an older man takes the stage at the end of the room and coughs politely to gain the attention of the crowd. It's a quiet cough, but silence quickly ripples out from it, until the entire room is watching the man with rapt attention. The man stares at the crowd for a moment, running a finger along his fine white mustache, which curls to a point at each end. Finally, he speaks. His tone is quiet, almost intimate, as if he is speaking to each person in the crowd individually. "Welcome to my auction house," he says. "Privacy is one of our 2 primary virtues here. And so you may know me simply as the Master of Ceremonies. Likewise, we will not ask for your names, only your coin. Our second primary virtue is efficiency, and so, without further ado, we will proceed to the main event." The Master of Ceremonies claps his hands, and another man, the same man who guided you through the fog, enters the stage carrying an ornate box. The Master of Ceremonies continues his speech. "This simple box contains a truly one-of-a-kind item. The bones of a god. Specifically, the bones of the big right toe of the great god Valard, Master of War and Vengeance, which was severed during his battle with the great hero Raltoldi. It is said he lost one toe on each foot that day, and while we could not tell you where the other one lies, one toe, the genuine article, is here before you. And one of you here will take this remarkable relic, home with you today. I wonder who it will be. He pauses while his assistant opens the box and shows it to the crowd. You're far away from the stage, but you can make out that it does appear to contain a few small bones. Let the bidding begin. The Master of Ceremonies brings out the item on the auction. The bones of the god Valard's toe, which was cut off by the hero Ritaldi during the Great Battle. We know the word Ritaldi. Oh, that was the password, wasn't it? Yeah, it was. Okay, that's fine. So we've got 3 options here, folks. Bid 5, 7, or 10 coins. So I clearly have way too much money. Did he have our 2 primary virtues? Privacy and efficiency. There's 4 primary virtues. So I think I just bid 10 coins, right? Like, I didn't come all this way to just lose, so we'll just bid 10 coins, see what happens. Flip. Buy money. Easy come, easy go. I got it from selling artifacts. I mean, either this thing is a worthless piece of junk and I'm just getting taken for a ride, or else it's a totem, in which case that's really good. But what else am I going to do with money other than, you know... The calm in the room vanishes as the bidding frenzy begins. You can barely keep track of where the high bid is currently. Someone's like 1, someone else is like 2, someone else is like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and I'm like 10! And they're all like, 10? Oh, such numbers! Okay, so we're going to draw a fate card here, and if it's a 1, something happens. If it's not a 1, something else happens. So, I've got a card here. But I also have my reroll with my gear, which I presume is just like, I don't know. So, it's a 5, so that's fine. Unless the 1 is what we wanted? I don't know. You're ushered up to the stage as the losers are ushered out of the building. The Master of Ceremonies himself hands you the box containing the bones of a god. He grins at you. Congratulations. I would say to use this power wisely, but as the winners, it's your prerogative to do anything you want. That's the beauty of winning. Box in hand, you're only 3 steps away from the auction house when the fog descends again, funneling you back towards the docks. When you turn around, the fog has cleared, but you see no sign of the grand building. Gain 1 XP, gain adventure card 88, the right toe of Valard, complete quest 18, and gain quest 19, and return to the ship. Okay, so 1 XP. Nice. A totem? Oh, Haggers, you've done it again! You've done it again! I don't think it is a totem, but we'll have to see. It better be a totem. Alright, I want 10 XP now, so I've actually got enough to actually buy a level up as well, which is good. I brought way too much money, Difter, you're right. But that's okay, you know? Because I'm probably going to spend some of it to heal up at the, at glance. Maybe, we'll see. Right, 1 XP, adventure card 88, complete quest 18, gain quest 19. Cool. Okay, so we get rid of 18, which is password. Oh, I should be putting these back in the used quest block, actually. Because you can't gain them again, that's the whole point. I think I put one other one in here, actually. It was 91 we had before, wasn't it? Oops. So it's important you put them back in here, so if you somehow get into a story loop, like you forget what you were doing, you'll find that they're missing. Yeah, that's the Schomburg delivery. And then you'll look for it and it won't be there, and you'll be like, oh, it's in here because I used it, obviously. Okay. And we gain 19. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, what is it? The final bid. We attend to the secret auction of the right toe of Valard, which was cut off by the great hero Ratold during the mythical battle. So this has got the keyword auction on it, which basically means the auction house is now gone. That was the text I accidentally read earlier, and I got confused. Okay. Here we go. Totem? Totem? No. Place a synergy token on a different crew member. Oh, that's interesting. So it's not a totem, but it does let us activate a synergy, essentially use a synergy token without necessarily using that crew member. That could be really good. That's actually potentially really, really good. Although it might not seem like the best. Okay, so which ones of these are actually active quests, and which ones are just nothing? Quest. Quest. Oh, those are not quests. These are quests. That's not a quest. I only actually have 4 quests now. What do I have? I forgot what quests we have. Okay. And return to the ship. So that's the end of the secret auction business. So what we've got left are the shrine that I accidentally sailed past in the first episode. We've got Anne's map that takes us to the forest. Again, we're pretty far from there. We've got Ulim's son, and we've got the Pan War. We should probably go and prevent that war. I feel like we might have some kind of moral obligation to do that. I think I'm probably done dicking around picking up the toes of gods. But at least now we know how much... Haggers is like, I'm disappointed that Ryan Lockett didn't put in the toe pun. I agree, Haggers. There's not a single totem in here. In fact, yeah, maybe if we find the left toe of Valar, the 2 toes will combine to make the totem of Valar. The totem? Totems? Totems of Valar. If there should be an expansion for this, because, I mean, there's Ruins of... Tides of Ruin and the dungeons thing. But the point is, Ryan Lockett should make another expansion, and he should have a special RSP card, which says Totems of Valar. You heard it here first, folks. Right, so that's the end of the round anyway. And am I going to try... See, so I came away from that. At least now I know how much money I have to spend on stuff. I think we should go back to Glance, maybe try and buy a weapon or something. I'm also going to try and get rid of these spiders, I think. Because, I mean, they're only going to be around for a little while, but command is really useful. So, let's do that before we end the round. Oh, it's an action. Okay, I can't even do that right now. I'm out of actions. So we end the round. And what are we going to do here? Well, seeing as the captain only has 1 health damage, let's go over to the sick bay. We get to draw a card, so I'm going to discard Sharp Eye because I want that 6 back in the deck. Draw a new one. Refine. Yep, I like that. It's a 1 cost and 1 to prepare as well, so we'll definitely prepare that. We get 2 command. Maybe I'm not going to bother with these spiders then. We can heal 1 wound, so we'll heal 1 wound off the captain. I'm going to spend a command to equip Refine. I'm going to put it onto Laurent. I guess he's becoming my crafty man. I've got 2 crafty people now. Actually, I've got 2 copies of Refine prepared. Maybe I should spend some command to repair the boat. I mean, we are on 4 damage, which means we're 7 away from sinking. Unexplained leak. The lower decks are filling up with water. Ongoing. When you travel, take 1 ship damage. Turn ends. You may perform a Craft 7 challenge, and if you succeed, discard this card. Great. Everything's fallen apart. Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright, so... Actually, let's just go ahead and make some more room over here. Got a lot of space over here that I'm not really using. Right. Okay, so unexplained leak. I think it was sabotage from the spiders, personally. So I think let's do a travel and head back to Glance. And we're going to take ship damage, so I'll probably spend some command when we get there to use my refining cards to fix up the old ship. Do I tire someone to make sure I get there? 50-50? Yeah, I think I do, because I don't want to waste any more time. So we got 1, 2. We take a ship damage, which is on the 2. The deck. Okay. And now that we're here, we could do a port action or we could do a market action. But maybe we do the maybe we'll do the port action now and the market action. Now let's do the market action first, because I want to see if I find... Oh, because I might use the inn if I don't spend my money on a cool item. So let's see if there's something cool we can use here. I don't even know if I want to read that one out live, Haggers. Haggers suggests we resolve the unexplained leak by making vegetable soup with it. What have we got here? We've got moon spice tea, which is a recipe. We can spend 1 wheat to remove a fatigue and a status. That's actually pretty good. Leather coat. This can be used to block 1 damage. So it's like some very rudimentary armor. The Lucran boiler. So this has got travel 1. I like that because it lets you travel 1 without actually using an action. That's also very cool. Twin daggers. Aha! A weapon! So it's got 4 accuracy and 3 damage, but no block. Still, I like the twin daggers. Wayfarer's gear. So this is a gonna let you add 2 savvy to a check. Also very cool. I probably should be buying more of this stuff. I think I've only done this once. And a revolver. This is 2, but it does 4 damage with block 2 on it. It's a very expensive weapon. And a recipe for pot roast. Removes 5 fatigue, heals 4, and removes 1 low morale. All of these are good. I think I want to get the revolver, but I've only got 10 coins. I could buy it for 9 using the Stone of Bargaining. And then that would leave me with 1 gold left. I mean, 2 accuracy, 4 damage, 2 block. That's really good. You give it to Gregory as well. He's got a knife and it's shit. Wait, no, I can't even afford it. No, I can't afford the revolver. I don't know why I'm thinking about it. 13 minus 2 is 11. I have 10. I can't afford it. Okay, let's stop dreaming. The twin daggers, then. Goddamn revolver. I'm never gonna find that again. Weapons are expensive. I mean, that revolver's more expensive than the toe of a god. Just saying. Okay, let's take these twin daggers, I think. The Lucran boiler, though, is so efficient. Ooh. Can I get both? No, the total cost is 11. I mean, the total cost is 13, but I can take it down to 11 with my Stone of Bargaining. Ouch. I want all of these things, and I don't really know what to go for. I'm tempted to just take the... Maybe just take the lucrum boiler and the moon spice tea. And that leaves me with a bit of money. I know I really wanted a weapon, but the twin daggers are pretty cool. I mean, they're super accurate. But... I mean, nobody's starting weapon does 3 damage and it has accuracy 4. But it feels like a lot of money for what is a sort of an incremental upgrade. Mac does 4 and 2, so 4 and 3, it's just 1 damage upgrade. And Gregory does 2 and 2. So I mean, it's a big upgrade for him. Mac's a better fighter than he is. I suppose Gregory's got more hit points, so I guess it sort of makes sense to give it to him, maybe. And then at least to be a slightly more effective fighter. Yeah, okay, let's do it. Let's use the bargaining stone to get the twin daggers. Man, I'm bummed out about that revolver, though. That revolver is very cool. I like the block 2 on it. That's great. Do you know what this block is? Like, the block on the revolver? It's basically just the block for... It's Indiana Jones, right? Like that scene in Temple of Doom? Sorry, Raiders of the Lost Ark. What am I talking about? Okay, cool. So that's 6 I have to pay for that. Because I used my bargaining stone. And then I could buy the moon spice tea. I don't think I'm going to get the leather coat. As cool as it is, I think 1 command for 1 block is not a great deal. Well, it's better than what the Captain Sophia's... I do want to be better at combat. So I could buy everything, but then we couldn't afford to use the port, the inn. I don't know if I want to use the inn right away. Right now. I think using the inn right now might be a bit overkill. I think I might want to wait to use the inn. So we can equip the weapons, by the way, by just tucking them under here. So you can see he's got another weapon now. That's good. Yeah, do you know what? I'm going to hold on to my money. As much as there's some cool stuff here and I'd really like it. But I think that it's probably better to at least have the money to use the port, even if I'm not going to use it right away. Okay. Right. But that's turn end, isn't it? Because I sailed over here, I did a market action. So now I can perform a craft 7. So... yeah, I guess we're going to do a craft 7. Let's engage Audrey. And actually, do you know, before I end the turn and I do this, I think I will use some of their abilities. I'm going to refine on her, and I'm going to refine on Laurent as well. It's expensive, but I want to repair the ship a bit. I don't want the ship to sink. All damage is fine. You can probably... just feel like, 5 damage means I can only take 6 more. I don't know how much damage you can take all at once, but it could be really bad. Okay, so we're going to fatigue Audrey, which gives us 3. So we need a 4 up for this roll. Let's put a fatigue down here on the captain as well. Now we need a 3 up. Here we go. Hey, and that's a 4. It's a very green card, but it's a 4, so we're all good. We can discard the unexplained leak. I guess we did wind up cooking it. Right, new turn. Am I going to hang out? Well, let's have a look. What are we going to do this to? Okay, I want to clear off my goods. So let's head back up here to the bridge. Draw one card. It is Focus. Discard this card to gain 3 accuracy. Oh, that would be really good on someone with low accuracy. Alright, cool. We get one of these. Clear off this stuff. Not a lot of command this turn. We've only got a small amount of fatigue, though. So I'm thinking maybe just cooking something. I can't really cook. I can't cook anything that heals me, though. Unless I get a veggie first. We're going to use the veggie gear, the veggie cookbook combo. Let's do it. Veggie cookbook combo. Let's give it one of these. And cook the spicy gumbo. He gives me a veggie, so I'm not going to bother taking it. So we can go to 3 fatigue. So we go 1, 2, 3, I think. I actually think she's more useful now than Sophia. Or Sophie at the moment. And then we can get rid of 3 hit points. Heal 3 hit points as well. So I think it's actually better to heal someone entirely. So we'll heal... Cool. And now an event card. It's going to be something else awful. The Leo Pleurodon. A shadow darkens the water below the ship. This is terrifying. I don't know what this is, but... Outrun the creature. Craft 6. Fail, take 2 ship damage. Or attack the creature. Strength 7. Gain 1 meat. I don't really need it. Oh. I mean... Craft 6 is pretty doable. Strength 7 is also reasonably durable. Let's just outrun it, though. I'm not too worried about the 2 meat. Stick a little fatigue down here on Audrey. And we just need a 3 up. Hey! Got away easy. Leo Pleurodon. Pfft, you're nothing compared to fucking nightmare spiders. Alright, so now we've got 2 actions. I'm quite tempted to sail back to the City of Ash. Just because... I think Svarm can do something there with his sister. Yeah, exactly. That is the Leo Pleurodon the thing on the front of the box? I don't think so. I don't think that thing only gives you 1 meat. I don't relish the idea of sailing through here, you see, because there's 2 dangerous waters icons, and that's just gonna leave my ship feeling a bit battered. And I'm thinking if we... I don't really want to backtrack to the City of Ashes right now, though. But I'm also thinking if I go to do Svarm's Crest right away, is he just gonna leave the ship and then be gone? And then I don't know. But I have to go east for his quest, which means sailing through these dangerous waters unless I go south first. So let's just go south. Maybe we'll get a card with lots of movement on it. That'd be great. So I think, come on. Come on, pieces of paper. Action number 1. Let's fatigue Laron. That gives us a 3. And then we can go ahead and... Blam! We got a... I drew a 1. So we get 2 movement. We're going to head south onto page 12. That's 1. Brings us into here. And then 2 actually puts us over here into the low morale zone. Oh, that's better than sailing through here with the dangerous rocks. And that's a cunning check. I have no one with any good cunning. Apparently I just don't care about cunning. But I might as well run the check. I can also give up this card, and I would be happy to do that. It's got a cunning on it, so... Well, that's fine. I've passed anyway. I would have liked that the other way around, but never mind. So one more action. Let's just keep sailing. We're going to flip over the Fatigue Laurent again. And we've got a 4. So that gives us 7, which means we can move 3, but we're actually just going to go 2 down to the City of Ashes. That's the end of the turn. Is there anything I wanted to do? No. I think we're fine. For now. All is well. All is good. So... seeing as how the ship's in pretty good nick, let's go ahead and do a search. We only got 1 command. This is killing me, this command deficit. What did we find? Shouldn't move my head. What did we find? Meat and 1 ship damage. I don't need meat. Blam. A gold or 2 materials. Let us take... let's take the gold. And we take 1 ship damage from the other token as well. Okay, and the ship damage goes to... Area 3, which is... the sickbay. No, it's not. It is. The sickbay is now completely broken. Okay, well, we should probably fix that. But first, peril! Crew brawl. A fight breaks out amongst the crew. Stop the fight. Cunning 7. Let the crew members sort it out. -1 health and skip the next ship action. I don't have good cunning. Let's let the crew members sort it out. A good brawl solves... violence solves everything, guys. You know, just don't worry about it. No, if I was more cunning, I would have attempted that, but I don't want to fatigue a whole bunch of people on something I'm probably not going to pass. Cunning seems to be the thing I didn't... the stat I invested the least in. For some reason. I don't know why. 1 damage. Let's put it on Kanan. Because I'm thinking maybe when I go to port, I can just heal them up for a couple of coins. Rather than doing a whole... stay at the inn. So now we're on to the actions. And we're going to go to the city, back to the City of Ashes. And I'm just going to see if there's something special here I can do with Svarm and his sister. Because I feel like I saw his name as a keyword last time I was here. And if I've misremembered, this was a big waste of time, and I can only apologize. You enter a camp near a ruined city. Yeah, I misremembered. There's nothing here for me to do. It's another name that looks remarkably like Svarm. So, apologies for that. I'm going to take 1 of these from doing an Explorer. Now I've got 1 more action. So I guess let's just keep moving rather than wasting any more time. 5! That's 2 spaces. So we go 1. Oh, that's wrong. Hang on. We're back to the starting location, guys. Let's enter here. Then we're actually going to go directly north to see if we can find where Svarm's village is. Oh no, low morale. Cunning 5 check. One of these is clearly the Forested Isle that we have heard so much about. Blam! Oh, someone's got low morale. Who doesn't want to participate in any challenges? Sorry, Marco, it's you. And the reason you keep getting low morale is because you don't have any ability cards. You feel bad about it, and I can't blame you. I've mistreated you horribly, and I can only apologize. Okay, so... What does it say on the card again? A forest island south of the Great Pillars to the east. So I feel like it must be this island, because this one is clearly east of the Pillars to the east. So I guess we'll explore this, and then if it's not that, it must be this one. But that's both of our actions for now. So we're going to skip our ship action and go straight to the next peril card. And the next turn, we're going to reset the deck. Oh my god. Hey, do you guys want to see the new map in a bit more detail? Whoa, oh, I lost my map. There we go. Look at that exciting map. Alright, what do we got here? Hunting Serpent ongoing. A sea serpent follows the ship. When revealed, place the sea serpent token on the region where the ship is located. Turn end, the serpent token moves 2 towards the ship. If the ship is in the same region, draw a fate, and on a 1 to 3, take 2 ship damage. Oh my god. Action. Perform a strength 7 challenge when on the same region as the sea serpent token. If you succeed, discard the token and this card. Oh my god. So actually, this doesn't even go away when the deck is reset, unlike the spiders. Oh, this crew brawl thing is resolved, though. So I can get rid of that. But the hunting serpent just is here for good now. Until I get rid of it. So actually, that might be the very next thing that I do. Uh-oh. Suddenly, out of the fog... Giant sea serpent! Oh no! That's not what you want to see. Let's pull into the shore. Ah, it's still chasing us, and it's really big and scary. Oh, it's because we forgot the jar of dirt. Or what is it you use in for the king? Octopus ink? We need the octopus ink to blind the sea serpent. Sorry, I dropped my map. I can't possibly cope without my map. I'll get completely lost at the Wandering Sea. Okay, so... I guess first action then, we'll do a strength 7 check to get rid of this sea serpent, because otherwise it's never going away. And I don't want it to destroy my boat. So we're going to engage Raphael, so that gives us 3 strength. So we still need 4. Does anyone else have a strength card? I'm quite tempted actually to spend both of these to equip this other engaged card. No, do you know what? I'll just discard it. I'll discard it to add an additional strength, which I can do. So that'll do the trick, I think. 3, 4. Yeah, we can always re-roll if it's terrible. If we're getting lucky. Blam! No, it's a 5. We're fine. That's 8. Ah, hunting serpent, begone! You were easy to overcome. He said, speaking far too soon. Okay. So, let's, we've got 2 actions, let's do an explore. Ooh, we can also explore some of the standing pillars. Look at that. What do you think these could be? Like, I didn't actually realize I was in the same region as some of these pillars, but we could explore either of these 2 pillars as well. Huh. God, these things are weird. I didn't expect them to look so weird. Well, we'll do the island first, and then maybe we'll do one of the pillars and see if we can discover something. I mean, I guess it makes sense to start with the 113 because it's in the middle, right? That makes sense. It's as random and arbitrary one to start with as anything else. Okay. Got 2 tokens. We're doing an explore, so we get 1 more. Yeah. Here we go. Svarm leads you into the forest where you find a pan encampment. God, we're getting better at this, guys. We just nailed the location right away. I suggest we meet with them and talk things out, says Svarm. Although it might be too late for that. Alternatively, we could sneak into the camp and sabotage their battle preparations. Well, that's a perception 11 check. Sabotage the camp at night. Which I don't like. I don't like that as an option. Let's speak to the pan leaders. I need to bring my best Captain Picard, seasoned negotiator. You enter the pan encampment. Pan warriors surround you with their weapons pointed at your necks. Their leader, a young short man with a shaven head, appears. You must be the hired spies from the Nadma tribe, he says. We should kill you for it! Svarm steps forward. I'm from the Milnar tribe in the north. You must stop this fight with Nadma. There are hardly any Pan left. The Nadma led us down a path of apostasy! They poisoned the minds of our youth, so it won't matter how many Pan are left when their minds are tainted. So now we've got 3 options. We can say, minds can be turned with craftiness and manipulation, but once they're dead you have no hope of changing anyone's mind. We can say, the ancient ones should have respect for everyone's right to their own thoughts. Freedom is more important than being right. Or, attack them and force them to give up the war. Enter combat. I don't think I can win this combat. It's even harder than the crows. So let's not resort to that. And also, who was it that gave me the tip about the combat level in the last stream? But, sorry I forgot. But thank you so much for the tip because it's actually really useful. I think I want to go with B. I don't like craftiness and manipulation, just... I want to say that, you know, people have a right to their own thoughts. And sort of being free is more important than being correct. That feels the right thing to me. Even if it's not the right... See, I'm torn because... On principle, I think B is sort of morally correct. It's morally better. But A, I feel like A is the attitude that's actually going to maybe help me get this guy on side. That might be more like what he wants to hear. But screw it, we're going to set an example. Freedom is more important than being right. The Pan leader shakes his head. That's a weak argument! It sounds like something someone from the Milna tribe would say! Well, we're going to have to persuade him using cunning. Great, cunning, the thing I'm worst at. It's cunning 10 as well. So, I'll go ahead, and I've got the opportunity to draw again, but I think this is an important one, so let's just fatigue everyone who can possibly contribute. So that's 1 for Sophia, 2 for Mac, 3 for Kanan, 4 for Kasumi. So we're adding 4 to this check of 10. So we need a 6 up to win this. I can win it on a 5. Sorry, I literally just put out all these fatigue tokens that you didn't see. I flipped Sophia's. I can win it on a 5 with this card. So I gotta hope one of these top 2 cards is 5 or 6. Seems really unlikely. I think I've blown this. Well, we're gonna redraw that. Wait, isn't Kasumi's in the fight? So let's use Kasumi's ability to redraw it because it's a 1. And Kasumi can redraw 1 card if she's involved. I say in the fight, but not in the fight, in the challenge. I mean, I think she can actually always use that ability. I'm pretty sure it's just the combat-specific stuff, like accuracy damage and block that are specific to... But I have to check that. I should probably do it now. Let's quickly have a look at the challenge section to see what it says about contributing. But I didn't... I seem to recall that... So, yeah, they can draw fate. You may now use crew abilities and any equipped ability cards to alter the outcomes of the fate. Any player may discard ability cards. Yeah, so it's fine. Yeah, you can use anyone's abilities. Then she doesn't even have to be participating. So, yeah, so we'll play that to redraw this. So I've still got one more redraw if I need it, but... And I need it! Oh my god, am I just gonna blow this? Yeah, but there's no other way for me to get any more cunning. I'm just shit at cunning. Man, I should have said the other thing. Oh, come on, 5. Or 6. All the 5s are here. These are all 5s. Ah! Okay, so I discard this, and we're good. The Pan leader decides not to attack. We can perhaps resolve our differences through words. Svarm thanks you for your help. I will help you find your way home. Gain 2 meat, 2 vegetables, 2 artifacts, and 2 XP. Complete the quest and return to the ship. Oh, so he's going to hang out with me. That's cool. 2 artifacts. Nice. Let's go sell them at the auction house. Alright. We are very fatigued. I need to do some cooking. Oops. There we go. Is it 2 meat, 2 vegetables, 2 artifacts? Yes, artifacts and 2 XP. Complete quest 28. I'm running out of quests. Let's go and explore the weird pillar totem things and find a new quest to embark upon. Okay. 2 XP. Make sure I note that down. I should go and buy some... I should spend some of that XP now that I've got like 12. That's enough to buy like 2 good level ups, which could probably be really useful. Lynn's Grove is not far, actually. We could sail over here potentially and do a port action. Now that basically everyone's fatigued, doing the inn seems like a really good idea. Everyone's going to get some benefit from it except for Gregory. But I kind of want to go and explore the pillar. I don't really want to fatigue everyone, though. I could cook something and then explore the pillar. I don't have any wheat, though. I need wheat. What is this? Settlers of Catan? Give me a break. Give me a break. So literally the only one who's not fatigued is... Yeah, I think we have to... We'll just have to get the pillars another time, I think. Damn it. Everyone's a bit too fatigued and whacked out. So this is a travel action, so I can move 1 space with a 3. I should definitely have contributed someone to this. Dang it. But they're all so fatigued. Alright. Oh god, that's the end of the round. This is the final card. What's gonna happen? Oh god, please don't let me lose all my shit. Okay, so... let's head back over to the bridge, I guess. Bridge? Actually, let's go to the quarters. Get a card. It's another refine card. It's actually useful, I guess. We get 2 command because of the spider webs. God, living on spider boat, it would really creep me out. I mean, I'd be like, at least our giant fly problems are solved. But it's still pretty icky. And now we get to clear off 2 things. So I'm going to clear off the cookbook and the fate reroll because that's so clutch. Okay. This is it. This is the last card. So I have to check what happens now. Because I don't know if I get one more round and then I do this. Sea Serpent! From the strange depths, a scaly creature bursts from the water. Okay, so it's just going to kind of like attack the ship at the turn end. Draw fate 4. If you draw fate 4+. And if you failed, take a ship damage. And strength 7 to defeat it. Okay. That's an action. So now that I've exhausted the event deck, do I do this right away? I feel like it might be when I go to draw an event card, but let's quickly have a quick look here. I've made it this far. This means we're officially 1/3 of the way through the game. Ooh. After you've drawn all cards from the event deck, finish the current player's turn. On the next turn, read the thing. Yeah, exactly as I said. Okay, so I think I still think we just sail over to Lynn's Grove and use the port action. So we'll do a travel. Doesn't matter what I draw. It's a 3. So we get 1 point of movement. Sail over here. And we'll do port, which is not the most exciting action in the world, but we need it. So we're going to spend 4 gold to stay in an inn. Oh, it's only 2 health at the inn. I thought it was 3. Okay. So that's almost all my money. Ugh, I'm poor again. But I do have these 2 artifacts. So if we just go back to the auction house, we'll be rich again. They can also be used as 2 monies, as I was kindly reminded, but I don't think that's necessarily a good use of them. I feel like they might have more value when employed. Oh, he's still got low morale as well. I should get rid of that for sure. Okay. Yeah, so let's go ahead and trigger this over here to get rid of the low morale off of Marco as well. So we can go to the shipyard, which I think we shall do. We can repair the sick bay because that has 2 cubes on it, which is bad. And now we can buy some level up cards, which I think is a good shout. So let's have a quick look. I haven't actually really looked at these in a lot of detail. I'm going to show you them here because the green screen's been a bit funny today. So we've got Captain Odessa, plan ahead, gain 2 command at the start of combat. That's good, but I also already have that from the Singing Necklace. Tough as nails, restore 1 health to the captain when the captain activates a synergy token. I like that. It's also got a savvy on it. Really, I need cunning though. The cunning ones would be helpful, as we just discovered. Captain Odessa may have up to 3 fatigue tokens. The third has no negative effect. Okay, interesting. So she can basically be used 3 times. That's pretty good. Raphael can take a damage to give another crew member 1 block. That's okay, I guess. I mean, he's got a lot of hit points, so I guess that's quite useful. Cunning, group tactics. When he places a splash damage, only 1 of the damage needs to be placed on the targeted enemy. Oh, that's right, yeah. This doesn't come up in combat, but when you splash damage, that's when you put tokens across 2 enemy cards. You need to make sure the majority of tokens are on the enemy you're targeting. So this is saying that he could actually subvert that rule. So he only needs to hit the enemies targeting with 1 damage. Still, he only does 2 at the moment. So until I find him a better weapon, that's not all that useful. Brawling. When Raphael draws 5 fate during an attack, deal +1 damage and gain 1 block. I like that. I mean, it's... I don't know if it'd ever come up. I do like it. I'm going to put that in my maybe pile. That doesn't have cunning on it. Mac, Swordmaster. Gives her +1 accuracy and block with the saber. I mean, that's cool, but also, like, she's still only doing 2 damage. And her accuracy is so high. Think about it. The block is good. Survivor. Block during the end of round enemy attack. We're good. World Lore. Once per challenge, you can take a damage to redraw the fate. That I like. I like that because fate... yeah, because rerolling is really good. Baker. When any player cooks a recipe, restore 1 extra health. That's pretty good. Inventive Chef. When any player cooks a recipe, they may substitute 1 ingredient for another. Right, this would help me with my complete abundance of meat and lack of wheat. Remove 1 low morale from a crew member when you use the deck. Right, the deck action is the one where we go to use search tokens. I mean, I don't hate that. And it's got a cunning on it. Laurent, Watchful. You may draw an extra search token when you use the deck. Ignore the damage on the token, if any. Oh, that's really cool. Rare Catch. When you use Laurent's crew ability, draw Fate. If it's a 1-3, gain +1 meat. First crew board ability. Yeah, so he basically goes fishing, and he can get, he goes fishing, he gets a meat. So this would give a 50% chance of getting 2 instead of 1. Use 1 command, gain 1 command when you use the bridge. Oh yeah, I use the bridge all the time. Double shot. Kanan may place pistol damage diagonally. I love that. Crack shot. +2 accuracy with the pistol. Oh, I also really like that. Damn it. These are all good. If she misses, she gets +1 damage. That's okay. Although I'd rather just not miss. Kasumi, talented. Kasumi can have up to 3 ability cards equipped. That's pretty good. But I'm about to reset all of them, so it's going to be a while before I'm in a place to give her 3. Audrey gets Distract. When she hits an enemy, she may make it swap positions with an adjacent enemy before she deals damage. I like that. Jury-rigged engine. If you use Audrey to travel, add 1 to Fate. If the total is 9+, ignore hazards. Oh, that's great. Although it's craft, I still need more cunning. Audrey, Power Block. Audrey's second crew ability gives +1 block. Right, so she can currently spend 2 to block 1, so she could spend 2 command to block 2. I don't hate that, but I don't really... Patch up. Restore 1 health to another crew member when any player uses the sick bay. Oh yeah, okay, that doubles the effectiveness of the sick bay. I like that. Stabilize. At the end of combat, restore 1 health to any crew members with 0 health. That's also good. Okay. Well, there's actually a bunch I don't think that I shortlisted, but I'm not going to go back through the deck and shortlist more. I think that's enough shortlisting. So we've got 12 points to spend here. We can buy as many as we like for the 12. But I think I really like the double shot, and I like also that it's got cunning on it, because I'm terrible at cunning at the moment. So I think that's a 6 cost. So we could also get Stabilize, Patch Up. I mean, realistically, we can't get Crack Shot now, which is fine. So any of these other ones, I mean, I seem to have shortlisted a lot of cheapies. But I also like Patch Up. I mean, it does give me more Savvy, which would make... I mean, Gregory's about... Yeah, let's take this one, because I think Savvy is useful as well. And also, Gregory's about to take a... Well, he's about to lose... I'm about to lose all of my ability cards, which sucks. Lucky I came back to the area near the start, because we're about to be El Nubo crew, I think. I'm actually not 100% sure if that's how this works. I think it said in the book that when you go through reset the event deck, you lose all of your equipped ability cards, which is deeply upsetting because I've come to rely on them quite heavily. Wow, apparently I like all of Laurent's abilities, which makes me happy because I like him as a character. Because he's French. Canadian. Okay, here we go. So we're equipping... no, wait, these are... No, that's stabilized. This is the wrong one. Damn it. I was like, I can't afford these. What just happened? Where did I go wrong? Where did I put Gregory's codes? Oh, they're here. Okay. Oh, yeah, those are the two. These are the two I can't afford. Okay, fine. Okay, apparently each of these characters only has 2 upgrades. Huh. So, we drop our total experience points down to 2. I don't know why I scrubbed out 2. Down to 2. We've got 2 left. So we can still potentially get some level ups. And then these can go to them. So for just the briefest of moments, Gregory is a savvy, an incredibly savvy sailor. But unfortunately that's going to reset me. Okay, cool. Right, so I traveled, I ported, so I think that's the end of the round, right? So we've got one more action, ship action, before we find out what happens when you reset the event deck. So let's go ahead and head over to the sickbay, and we'll make use of our new patch-up upgrade card. Right, that was, yeah, bi-level cards is the last part of the port action. So, it's just a 4 perception card. I think I'll hang on to what I have in hand. Actually, I'll discard this 5 and I'll keep this one. Because I want to get the 5s back into the deck. I don't like having them out of the deck. And then we get 3 command, which is reduced to 2. Oh! I didn't do the Sea Serpent. I didn't have enough actions. Yeah, I didn't have enough actions. I did 2 actions. So we get 2 of these. And now we're going to read part 1. A ripple of foam builds to starboard. Just below the waves, you see the head of a monstrous lizard. Matt grabs the gunwale, peering at the acrid foam with a barely masked dread. He found us already. The beast heaves its giant body against the hull, throwing Mac to the deck. Laurent spins the helm hard to port, and the Manticore lets out a metallic moan as it leans away. In front of you, a scaly tail the size of your quarter deck slaps the water like an impatient cat. He's playing with us, Max snarls. What is that? Laurent asks. An ancient beast called the Hectocron. Hectocron. An ancient beast called the Hectocron. Hates the gods and anyone trying to wake them. He'll sink us, if we can. Okay. Combat. Uh-oh. Well, lucky I just healed up and stuff. David K in chat says, Hi Mike, I heard from one reviewer that playing solo with 8 characters and the captain can be burdensome. How do you feel about it? I'm much happier with 9 characters than in this than I am with 2 characters in Etherfields. I think it feels fine. There's quite a lot of table space taken up, which is a little annoying, but honestly it's not too bad. Like the thing is, I think actually I would be like, I think if I was playing a 3 or 4 player game, I would feel like I didn't have enough characters. I think that a 2-player game would be interesting because it adds in this sort of command mechanic where you're using the command points a little more, with a little more involvement, because you get more command points overall, and you've got more of these cards because you've got 2 hands each, or you've got a hand each, so you've got twice as many cards. But then on your turn, you can only activate your characters, so you're like more limited in what you can do. But then you've got kind of more ways to mitigate it. So I like the way that Ryan's balanced the fact that when you're solo, you've got all these options, but less resources to help you. You know, whereas in the so I like the way that he sort of scaled that in the design. But no, I don't feel like managing all. I think maybe when I get a lot more of these ability cards or the level ups, it might be a bit more burdensome. But just because there'll be a lot more to remember, or maybe just the acquisition of more adventure cards as well. But for now, it seems totally manageable. All right, let's see. We got a big old sea monster coming in here. What's his deal? Oh no, this is not the right card. Sorry. My bad. Also, who are those guys and where can I meet them? Here we go. This is the right thing now, I think. Blam! Yep, here he is. Our boy, the Hectocron. This is his head. Oh, God. Okay. 4 damage. 10 damage. Oh, my God. Ah! I'm the Hectocron. Hecatron's head. Oh my god. So later on we're going to be adding more parts to this guy. Okay. So I was wondering whether this would be an actual thing in the game or if it was just like artistic license. Okay, how are we going to deal with this? That'd be super random if that was like a... if those beggar cultists were actually like the monster. Okay. So... Hey, Gregory, you just got a cool new weapon, didn't you? Did I actually do the bit in the sickbay where I healed 2 health? I must have. Damn it. Didn't I? Did I actually heal 2 health in the sickbay? I feel like I might have forgotten. I think I forgot. I think I took the 3... I think I took the 3 command and then forgot to take the... Yeah, I did. I totally forgot to heal too. This is going to be really important right now. Okay. Let's heal. I don't think this is going to matter actually. Pretty much everyone gets one shot by this monster. I'm going to heal Kanan too, from the sickbay. Okay. Right. Yes, this is indeed the monster from the game box. Okay, so I think we need to start by taking out his mouth. I think there's a pretty good shot in here for our leader, actually. He's a 5 up... Oh, he's a 6 up to hit. Good lord. This is so hard. Oh, I really wish I hadn't covered up Svarm's ability here. Can I just discard... Where's that card I have that... yeah, I can discard this to skip an event card. Can I also skip an event? This is a card, right? Thanks, Difter. I appreciate your support. Ah! I think a lot of people are just going to get one shot here. Okay, so I don't... I think that... 3 damage. block 1. 3 damage, block 1. 5 damage kills me, though. So realistically, you may place pistol damage diagonally. Oh, okay. So I need Kanan to hit. I need to go first with Kanan, and I need Kanan to hit. Alright, here we go, buddy. He's only got a 1, so he needs to roll high for this. He can re-roll. I can also give him +1 with Mac, potentially. I do seem to have a reasonable amount of... So if Kanan hits here, we can really sabotage the creature's damage, which might give us a slightly better chance. Although realistically, it's not actually that much better. Alright, here we go. Nice heroic music as well. Oh, that's a total miss. Okay. Do I use my reroll now when the odds are so slim? Oh, God. I think we have to. Oof. That's a hit. Just. That's so lucky. Okay. So 3 damage, which we can place diagonally, and that's the important thing. Because what we're going to do is we're going to go 1, 2, 3. And just sabotage his damage right away. Okay. That was clutch. We're going to take 4 damage back. We take 5 minus 1 for the block on the pistol. So we've got 1 more shot with Kanan before he's knocked out. We can give the synergy token, which has a reroll on it, to our leader, because I think we need her to hit. God, this is a really tough fight. I need to get more weapons. I'm quite tempted by activating the leader now. So what I'm going to do, I think, is I'm going to take these 2 to trigger the right toe of Villard to give Mara's accuracy token to Sophia. Then we'll trigger Sophia. She's now got a reroll and the accuracy token. But, you know, she does 4 damage, and that's really valuable. So that's a 3, that's a 4, 5, 6. So we'll use Mac's token here to make that into a hit. So we've got 4 damage. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go... we're going to do this. What the hell is the chicken weakness? Frightened? Right, can't attack. Okay, that's bad. Chicken status, very bad. Super bad chicken status. Okay. So, let me think here. Ooh. Yeah, okay, let's do this. So I'm going to go in here and in here. So that's 4 damage, and it triggers my synergy. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to give my synergy token to Raphael. Okay, Raphael's going to strike next. He's got 3. Raphael, I need this to hit, buddy. I need this to hit. Come on. Fuck! I don't think there's anything I can do to fix that. Okay, well, we've got Rapid Strike. Sorry for swearing, guys. I'm very, very worked up. Rapid Strike lets us do 1 damage, which is fine. Doesn't really matter. There's nothing I can do to fix that, is there? No. There is nothing. I got nothing going on to fix that. I really thought you would have done it, Raphael. Okay, that's fine. We can't win them all. So he's going to take 5 damage, which is okay. He can deal 1. So, I mean, we might as well... go ahead and drop it in here. But... that's fine. Okay. Now we're going to take 5 damage. Smack. And then we're going to go again with Raphael. I think he's got this. Four. That's 7, so that's a hit. So the reason I wanted to use him actually was because I can discard both of these cards to have him do 4 damage. But now I don't think I need to. The thing is, I'm going to lose these anyway, I'm pretty sure, but I'll hang on to 1. Although I'm about to be knocked out. But there's no point discarding them both because I can't do anything with the extra damage anyway. And I'll return the diagonal so that I can put out damage. So I've done 3, so I can go in here, and I can go in the center as well. I've only got 3 more damage to take him down. Nice. But that's another 5 damage to Raphael. He takes 2 more, and 3 bleeds over. And I think it bleeds over onto Marco, which also knocks him out. But the fact is that with 1 damage and 1 accuracy, he's not hitting anyone with that frying pan. So that's the end of the round, and Hectocron's head triggers, doing 5 damage somewhere. And I think we put it down on Gregory, because he can take it without being knocked out. So he's got 6 health. And now I think we go again, and it doesn't really matter who we attack with. Just someone needs to be able to do 3 damage. So let's nobody has any end of round block, right? No, nobody has any end of round block. Apparently I didn't think that far ahead. Let's go with Gregory though, because he's got those twin daggers. Come on, Gregory, I believe in you. You can do this, buddy. I believe in you, Gregory. Yes, it's a hit. Gregory slays the beast's head. Haha, have at thee. Man, that first diagonal pistol shot from Kanan absolutely saved that game for me. If that hadn't come off, that would have been an absolute disaster. What I should have done, if I was do a good Difter prepare move and use the right toe of Vallard to give him the accuracy token before even doing him, because that was such a clutch move. And I forgot to do that, so I was very pleased when that second card came off, otherwise that would have been terrible. He would have died, and then I would have taken so much damage. Okay, back to story time then. The Hectocron retreats into the deep. Mac lingers on the bridge, watching the water. He'll return eventually. And next time, he won't give up until we're at the bottom of the sea, she warns. You defeat the Hectocron. For now. Make a new event deck with unused event cards from the box. Right, so all these event cards are done. Except for the Sea Serpent, I think that one sticks around, but the Spiderwebs are done. Yeah, it says get rid of it when you reach the end of the event deck. But the Sea Serpent sticks around. I don't think I did the Sea Serpent, did I? I did not. Oops. This is the sea serpent that I forgot to do. It's a 3, so we're fine. Okay, cool. Make a new event deck. First, yep, that's fine. I know how to do that. On the journey log sheet, mark that you have been through the first event deck. Now all crew members must discard any ability cards they have equipped. Any level cards remain. Return to the ship. Okay. Cool. Cool. Where is my... Got a whole bunch of unused event cards here. But we can get rid of the spider webs. At least they're gone. The sea serpent's sticking around, I think. So I'll have to keep track of which ones I've actually been using as well. And all my wonderful... All the ones are going back in. Ugh. Right, that's a level, so you keep that one. These are all done. Done. These are done. These are done too. Where? Makes me sad. All my beautiful level abilities gone. Oh no. These should actually all be very well shuffled from earlier. I made these decks, so it's fine. I think we can just deal some cards out. 1, 2, 3, 6 view perilous cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's interesting that we've got this sort of timing mechanic. I guess the idea is that he maybe like. So I was thinking, like, why not just make the sort of the phases longer rather than having these 3 sort of resets? But I guess that Ryan was thinking, like, it's nice to have sort of a moment where, like, a bit of respite where the deck resets to something quite nice and calm, you know, rather than having the deck sort of escalate to a point where it's really, really hard. But I wouldn't mind, actually, if the perilous cards, rather than all being bad, were just much more... had a much broader scope. Like, you know, if they were also quite nice perilous cards, but they just had the potential to be much worse. Whereas, like, it feels like, you know, and then you would just have, like, eventually you'd escalate to the perilous deck and then just live there until the end of the game. So I don't know why. Maybe the idea is that, he wants to reset the characters, so you have to sort of build them back up again. Maybe that's deliberate. Difter, I did lose Marco and Raphael. They're both, I mean, they're not dead, but they're out for the count at the moment. But that's okay. I think we might even take a port action and pay a coin to heal them back up. I've only got 1 coin. Oh, shit. Maybe I'll use an artifact. It's pretty clutch, but I probably need those 2 back. You can pay a coin to the healer in the port to restore them to full health. So that's quite good when you've got a lot of damage on you, of course. So that was Hectocron's head. And I bet next time he's going to have an arm or a tail. Maybe after that, a couple of arms. Oh god, how many times are we going to have to fight him? I guess 3. It seems to make sense to me, right? Alright. Event deck, you're out. Alright, and then I guess the journey just goes on. I really thought that we might reset something else as well, or something more would happen there, but looks like we're just continuing for the moment. So, I'm trying to think if there's something, if there's a... God, so much damage. Only 1 coin. And I'm already in the sick bay. And I've still got that sea serpent. At least the spiders are done. I actually have 2 actions. That was the event phase, wasn't it? I'm now in the action phase. I guess I'm gonna cook. Spicy gumbo. And we're going to get rid of 3 fatigue. I actually only have 2 fatigue on me. But now we can heal 3 hit points. So I think I'm going to heal all 3 of them off of Raphael. So he goes down to 4. But mainly I need him here now to get rid of the Sea Serpent. I want to get rid of the Sea Serpent. I'm sick of it. So let's stick a... Oh, he doesn't have all the strength bonuses anymore. Sugar. I should have dealt with that Sea Serpent before the deck reset. Pro tip, guys. If there's a perilous card in play that doesn't say discard when the deck resets, get rid of it before all your ability cards reset. I'm demonstrating what not to do deliberately. Hey, Difter, the point is, I only lost 2 characters in the boss fight. Which is pretty good, given that if you don't take his damage out, that guy basically knocks out 2 characters every hit. Because he's going to counterattack and deal 10 damage. You're going to put 5 on the character that attacked him, and then 5 is going to spill over onto someone else. With the exception of Gregory and Raphael, everyone's got 5 hit points, which is nuts. So now that was a good challenge, because it felt very difficult and very threatening, but not like overwhelmingly like brutal. And so, I mean, so far the challenge of this game has felt like really good, you know. It's felt like a really good curve. It's always felt like I have to think about things and make good decisions, but it's never felt like super punishing. And it's never felt like, you know, uninteresting, like I'm just going through the motions. So that's really good. This is a problem though. Strength 5. I don't even have any of my fate rerolls either. Strength 7. I mean, I can take a bit more ship damage, so maybe let's not deal with it right now. At least the spiders are gone. So the question is, I've got 1 more action. What do I do? I don't really like any of my options because I don't have any command points. We just go for a little explore, a little wander around. There's so many different locations we can wander around. Don't we have a quest that said the forest? We have to head into the forest on this island. It leads into the forest to the east. Yeah, Anne's map. I think that refers to this island, but I'm pretty sure it's probably... Or it could be the east on the same island that she's actually on. Would her map lead somewhere on her own island, though? Well, I'm not even in the position to look at 84 anyway. We can do 149, 165. We can look at Lynn's Grove, or whatever these docks appear to be. It might be worth going into Lynn's Grove, because we might actually find a quest as well. We're down to just 3. No, hackers, without my pro tips, you'd all be sunk at the bottom of the ocean. Lynn's Grove. The banks are piled high with massive pine logs, waiting to be loaded onto ships. A group of low wooden buildings clings to the shore, all built from the same pine wood. The forest looms almost threateningly just beyond the buildings. Muscular men and women bustle around on various errands. Almost every one of them carries an axe. So we can explore the woods, visit the local museum, or purchase materials. 1 coin for 1 material per 1 material. Presumably as many times as we like. Well, I've only got 1 coin. I'm not doing that. Or we can leave. Let's explore the woods. Why not? I feel like exploring the woods. The forest is denser than you'd expect it to be. given the massive logging operations going on. The people of Lynn's Grove, with all their axes, have barely made a dent in the trees. It's a tough hike, and you eventually stop to take a break. While you're resting, you hear Gregory call out, "It looks like someone's missing their property," he says. He's discovered a wooden trunk. A small card written in a language you don't understand is attached to the handle with a string. "Let me see," says Mac. It says, "If found, please return to S. Zazie, Small Rocky Island, near Lynn's Grove." Sorry, that was Mac reading that. I don't know why I didn't stop doing her voice. Gain quest 65, and then return to the village. Not the ship. Cool! I said I wanted a quest, and I found a quest. So, there we go. That's how you do it. You wander aimlessly around until you stumble upon chores. I'm sure this will turn out to be very worthwhile. Kind of like that secret auction, where in my attempt to do the secret auction, I actually uncovered the thing I needed. You know what I mean? Alright, here we go. Return to sender. We found a wooden trunk with instructions to return it to its owner named S. Zazie. Zazie. Okay, so it said the Small Rocky Island. Okay, let me freaking remember this. Or else... Small Rocky Island near Lynn's Grove. Right, well... I'm gonna go out on a limb here and guess... But that's gotta be this one, right? So we can't go here or here. I mean, I guess this has got a little hut on it, though. This island is rockier. I'm just saying, this island is rockier than that one, and smaller. Oh, it could be this, though. Which you guys can't see. You see, there's a little. This is not. Is this a rocky island, or is this the peninsula of something much larger? No, this island actually extends up here, so this is probably not Small Rocky Island. Small Rocky Island near Lynn's Grove. So it's either here, or is that one over here? That's gotta be it. Okay. So now we can visit the museum or purchase materials. So let's visit the museum. The museum tour guide, an old man with copper skin and a cheerful disposition, introduces himself as Garland. "This region has a rich history," he tells you as he guides you through the small museum. "Once the gods lived here before they went to sleep. After that, the Pan Empire had a stronghold here until their civilization was destroyed too." Svarm looks at him like... Clearly he hasn't noticed that Svarm's a Pan. "Lynn's Grove is a fairly recent settlement. I already had wrinkles by the time it was built." The man glances both ways and gestures for you to come closer. "Everything here is new. Not even the trees themselves are as ancient as they appear. If you want to know more, you should sail by the Pillar of Kempter and see what you see." Garland, the museum guide, tells you that the trees here aren't as old as they seem, and you can learn more at the Pillar of Kempter. So we can purchase something from the gift shop, or trigger something with a keyword I don't have. Ooh, I only have one coin left. Do I want to spend it and purchase something from the gift shop? Kind of do. Am I going to go to the Pillar of Kempter? This is probably one of these pillars, right? But which one is it? Actually, to be fair, if we have a look at the pillars again, we can sort of uncover some interesting information. It's interesting that they made a distinction about sort of which pillar is which, but you can see that actually only 5 of the 6 are visitable. And if you look at the northmost one, it's different. The other 4 are all the same. And the northmost has that gray circle in the top middle. It's just slightly different to the others. I don't know if that's significant or not, but it could be significant. Well, you never know. I might need the gift from the gift shop in the pillar. So I'm gonna buy myself a gift from the gift shop. My last coin. Oh god, people are so badly hurt. Should I really be spending money at the gift shop? Oh, no, I can't afford it. People are hurting too bad. I do have 2 relics, artifacts. They're worth 2 each. But 4 people are badly wounded. That would be all of my artifacts. No, I'm not going to do it. We return to the boat. We might come back here later when we visited the pillar anyway. Is that 2 actions? I explored Lynn's Grove. I don't think I've done anything else, right? That was it. No, I was going to decide whether I was going to fight the sea serpent. And then I decided not to. Okay, well, we could try and sail over to this pillar. See what we see. Maybe we'll find some valuable money. Or find out the secret of what's going on here. Let's do it. Here we go. Sailing card. What do I need here? I kind of need a 3-up. Do I want to commit someone to this? Poor Marco's still actually technically, like, down and out. Sure, let's commit Audrey, because without any ability cards, she's not all that useful. Sorry, Audrey. Yeah, it's a 3. I made the right choice. So we got 2, we got 1, 2. So that's the end of the turn. So let's see if the sea serpent damages my ship. Blam! It does! Where does it damage the ship? It damages the deck. That makes sense. Blah. Okay. And now we're in the sick bay already. That sucks. I want to go sick bay. What I'm going to do, I think, is I'm going to head over to the galley. But I draw the card first. That's a bummer. But you get a card at every location except the deck. So I'll head over to the galley, which my head is blocking all of the info you should see. Fishing. When you use the deck, draw Fate. If it's 4+ game, +1 meat. Oh, a fishing card. That's actually pretty useful. So I'm going to discard this perception card here. Keep the fishing card. Now I can actually discard a card from my hand, which was going to be that one. Get rid of the... Yeah, I'm going to get rid of the fishing card anyway. To heal someone's fatigue. Yeah, it's just 1 fatigue. That's fine. Better than nothing. And we also get 2 command. Hooray! We get some command again. And now card. Sunken ship. In the glittering turquoise shallows, you spot the skeletal remains of a ship. Sleek sharks circle the depth. I had this one already. There must be duplicates because I've already had this one, but I also definitely didn't use the same cards again. Okay. Perception check 5. Okay, I'm not actually in a great position to do a perception check. But let's see. We need some money, so let's test Mac and Audrey. That gives us 2. Ooh, look at that. We're resetting the abilities. I didn't fall into the tourist trap, Haggers. I saved my money, but I might get it when we go back. I'm not going to lie. I might get it when we go back. You know, it's, I'm really curious about what I get at the shop. I want to know. Oh, yeah, I do need to save up for that revolver, though. Or the next revolver. A better weapon. After all, Gregory did actually kill that thing with the double daggers as well, the twin daggers. My one good weapon. Gregory used that to kill the Hectocron. So... Alright. Oops. And here we go. One last little shuffle, and let's find out whether or not we've passed the sunken ship test. Lab 4, 5, 6. I did it. I did it. So I can have a coin. Yeah, for the tourists shop. Cool. So now we are going to spend these 2 to equip engaged on Raphael. So now we can do an explore this thing, and gain 1 of these back thanks to engaged. Awesome. Alright. Strange pillar, reveal your secrets to me. Why is everything here so new? What magical powers do you possess, and is it related to a totem of the gods? The pillar has no pier to dock your ship, and no door to enter through, but the white walls are covered with carvings of lines and dots in a mysterious pattern. It looks like a musical notation, Audrey says. Oh, she should be like Southern. I don't think I've done a voice for her before. I don't know how to do a Southern accent, though. Probably just do something offensive. Well, it looks like a musical notation, Audrey says. It's not a system I'm familiar with. It's unique to the Wandering Sea, says Mac. I've seen it before, but I don't know how to read it. You can't find an entrance to the pillar, but it's covered in carvings of a musical notation. Okay, so I can't... So... We can have Audrey play a song. Audrey, play a song. Are you sure? Says Audrey. She goes back to her quarters and brings back a worn acoustic guitar. It's been a while since I played, so I might be a bit rusty. She clears her throat awkwardly and launches into a rendition of an old folk song. As she sings and plays, the pillar walls glow just a little. Something about the light of the pillar refreshes the crew's spirits. But as soon as the song ends, the glow fades and nothing has changed. Sorry, Captain, says Audrey. Maybe it was the wrong song. Audrey's song causes the pillar to glow, but the light fades when the song is over. Perhaps the right song would have a greater effect. Remove 1 low morale, and return to the ship. Alright, so I need to unlock a key word here. But I don't know where I can find that key word. Was that the right thing? That seemed to have literally nothing to do with what that guy was talking about in the museum. Literally nothing. Well, I got 1 more action. So... that was the music pillar. All the other pillars... Well, actually, to be fair, if you look real close... I don't know how close I can get you guys in, so I apologize. But if you look real close, you'll see that, This is the distinct pillar because it's got the gray symbol there. All these other ones have the same symbol. But these two are actually... These three here are all the same. And then these two down the bottom are different. Like these little... I don't know if it's because these ones actually have these things here, but this marking here is the same on these three. And then it's the same on these two pillars as well, but this one's got this funny doorway, and this one also seems to have a funny doorway. So maybe we just sail south into the low morale zone. Oh, I did this ass backwards. I should spend more time looking at this map book. That's where I should spend more time doing. There's a lot of information actually on these pages that you should really pay attention to. Get your head down. Get your head down, look at the pages, learn the information, do the thing. Succeed at the game. Okie dokie. Well, with one action left... I guess we're gonna sail... No, wait. Do I have one action left? Or did I explore once? I'm gonna have to get some little tokens to put out when I do an action. So I don't forget whether I've done an action or not. No, I feel like I started my turn in this space, right? Yeah, because I did. So one action left, so we're just going to sail south. I'm not going to fatigue anyone. 3, that's a 1, so we go in here. Now we're going to test against the low morale. I'm sure it'll be fine. 6! Ah, we succeeded. That's good. Bit of good fortune. Right, and that's the end of the round. Oh, sea serpent. I forgot about the sea serpent. Damn it. Hey, it misses the ship. I guess we're sailed away too quickly. So I guess now we're at the beginning of a new turn. And that's probably going to be the end of the stream for tonight, guys. I hope that you enjoyed that. But it's getting a bit late over here, and I need to move the game away. But, oh man, I'm so into this. I'm really having a good time. I can't believe I've only got one totem so far. I feel like I should have more totems. But, you know, we're doing alright, I guess. I mean, Marco's mortally wounded, and I probably need to heal him up. But I got one totem, at least. I found it by accident while I was trying to get another totem, which turned out to be a strange adventure card. But, oh, thanks so much, everyone, for joining me. I'm having a ton of fun playing this, and I'm glad that some of you are here and having a good time watching it as well. So, there's a lot of Sleeping Gods to catch up on now. We're a little over a third of the way through the game, but I think there was probably a good hour of teaching as well, so we're pretty much on track. I think it's probably to sort of wrap it up in 2 or maybe 3 more streams like this. But, yeah. I'm really very much enjoying it, so I will see you all for the next stream, which could be very soon. Probably not tomorrow. I'll probably have tomorrow off because that's 2 streams. I don't want to get too sleepy and become boring to watch. So I'll probably be back over the weekend, but there might be something special happening as well, so we'll have to see if that pans out. In the meantime, thanks everyone so much for watching, and of course thank you, especially big thanks to everyone who subscribes to the channel, watches the content, and keeps the channel going, keeps supporting this stuff, and a special big thanks to the patrons who helped me to produce the content with their support. They're some of the best and most generous people. But if you can't support the channel like that, you can always just throw down a like and subscribe on the channel. It's free and it helps me out. And leave me a comment. I love to hear from your comments. Let me know if you're enjoying this series and if you're playing the game at home. But thanks so much and have a wonderful rest of the week. And I'll see you all very soon. Bye-bye!